Okay, so we're back here to see Robin Clevett. He's on the Capel Build and he's getting on. Are you getting on, Robin?
I'm getting on all right. A little bit of a cold, but everyone's got it. So
really,
yeah. So it's hindered me a little bit. I'm running on 3 cylinders instead of the normal 6.
Okay, so let's see what you're capable of on 3 cylinders.
Okay. So last week.
I'll tell you what, mate. It's muddy round here.
It is muddy. Yeah, it's very muddy. Nothing's drying out. We haven't got any wind, so nothing's drying out. We've put some more crushed concrete in just to try and get up and down a bit more safely. So I took delivery of the timber frame, and the first job was getting it all up here. That was a day's work. Some of the beams were huge, so we've got a 10-metre ridge there, which is 460 tall and 140 thick, and that weighed about 400 kilos. So that you can see that one coming through the top there.
So how many people working on this with you?
It's just me and my work experience boy.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Young lad.
One of my nephews who's training to be a chippy.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
So what about the digger then? The digger driver?
John was here, and we were using that just to do some of the shifting. So we actually got all the gear carefully round with that, which was fine. So
I'm amazed you managed to keep it so clean, because there's so much mud around here.
Yeah.
I think as soon as you touch it, you've got a muddy paw print on.
Yeah, it was tricky, and it still is a bit tricky. So we're it'll all sponge off, and it's been lovely because the timber frame is really well manufactured. It all went together perfectly. The glue lamb was great fun. Putting these joints together here, where we've got a Simpson product. It's called a TU28. So it's a plate which fixes to the post, and it's got a spline sticking out, and then we have to dowel with stainless steel dowels through these beams in. So it's slotted and housed. It's blind at the bottom, so you can't see it.
So is that screwed into metal then?
The plates get screwed straight back to here with a special screw. It's a Simpson screw. It's like a low bearing screw which fits the whole of the plate exactly. We have to make a template up to drill the beams. So we had to make a template up to take all these dowel holes. But they really do hold. You knock those stainless steel dowels through.
Bloody hell.
And they're awesome.
Yeah.
It's all glue laminated timber. And it's chem fixed to another shoe into the padstone here, and again with dowels going through that one as well. This is all about absolutely setting it out perfectly. So right from putting the sole plates round, checking everything, keep checking everything, and all the corners, keep checking everything. And then we set this post up first.
Yeah, that's your king post, is it?
Because everything comes off this.
Yeah.
And it was quite critical to get that right. So we spent a bit of time doing that. And then it all just slotted together perfectly. We had a couple of issues with the trusses. 4 of them were made incorrectly. It was just an error. We didn't discover it until 2 days ago. I'd phoned up the manufacturer and said, something's not looking right here. And bear in mind, they're up near Barnsley. Yeah. Less than 24 hours later, I had 4 new ones delivered.
No.
So they
took the other ones back.
They manufactured them, they transported them down to me, and they took the other ones away, and it didn't hinder me. So
Blimey.
what an amazing...
Tell me what was wrong with the other ones?
Well, the seat cut wasn't 90 degrees to the plumb cut. So the seat cut, so they were slightly short as well.
Yeah.
So
only short of one end.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a shame, but they're all perfect now. They all fit perfectly. But it was good fun getting the large ridges in, because this one's cantilevered and that one's cantilevered. So this is here.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's just a temporary prop.
This is a temporary prop. So I could knock this wedge out here, and it will just swing.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
They are absolutely. When you look at the way glue lamb's made, layer after layer glued up, you think that can't work, and it's actually stronger than a...
Yeah, it's so strong. It's so strong.
Tell me what components you had that beam going across there. Did you put all that in? You had to assemble all that, or was it already there?
No, everything is loose, and so we assembled everything on site. So every single piece is put up. So the first ones we put up with the bottom cords of the external trusses.
Yeah.
This post, then we connected these beams to the bottom trusses, and once we had those in, we had a perimeter. Then we had to get in these ones.
Yeah.
here and here, which basically set that. Once we got those in, we put like the queen posts in, and then we actually had to manhandle those ridges up and on. So it was quite
Just
good
you
fun.
and the lad.
Yeah, and the 5-ton machine at one end.
Yeah, let's not forget the 5-ton machine.
But it could only get it so far. But we also used a lifter, similar to ones that you see on site for lifting steels.
Yeah, I saw those down there, hired ones.
Yeah, but these
They're
are
not genie lifts.
No, they're not.
Scissors.
They're not a genie. They're called a Tramo, and they're lighter, so you can two people can easily lift them. But they take 600 kilos each.
Wow.
They lift to 3 meters.
On a crane, on a hook.
Yeah, well, you can hook the load.
Yeah.
But you can also get under the load as well.
Oh, okay.
The only difference is a genie lifts dead straight, but these lift in an arc. So you just got to get used to them. The fact that your load is going to travel in an arc.
Got it.
But because we've got a nice smooth slab here, you can wheel them around as well.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
And they're really sort of steady.
Great. I've never seen those before.
Yeah, no, they're a good bit of kit.
And here, your pool is already full up.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah, I lost my tape measure in there.
Let it happen, and then pump it out. Or
Yeah, I should just pump that out. It's good to have a bit of water in there. At least it's holding water.
Well, that's it. If it was disappearing, you'd be worried, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So the next job is I'm going to pitch the roof, make all the rafters.
You're going to cut all that lot in yourself.
Yeah. They just send me length packs of timber, so I'll set all those in.
So did that all come from them, or you got that from the local timber?
They supplied it, but it did come direct from a timber merchant. Yeah, it's just normal C24 8x2s, and we're going to be.
So that's your. I mean, you're good at this. You do loads of this anyway, don't you? This pitching, cutting roofs, yeah.
Yeah.
You do that in your sleep.
Yeah.
Will you do that Christmas Day or what?
Probably, yeah. I've got the hips and the valleys to make, so I've got glue lambs for them. So they're a little bit more tricky because I've also got to put one of the brackets on the top of the end of the hip, and they're quite weighty as well. So they're sort of about 150 kilos each. So that'll be a bit of fun getting those in. But the fact I've got some structure here now, I can lift it off the structure.
I can't. I mean, it's hard at the moment just to visualise. Where's this? It's coming in here. Is it the valley or the hip?
Yeah. So everything will meet on this corner. So we've got a valley coming down into there.
All right. Okay,
and we've got a hip off the back.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, I understand.
So it's you can see we've actually relieved the end of the ridge, ready to take the. Take the hip.
Did you have to cut that off yourself?
That was all done by the CNC.
That was already in there.
Yeah.
So have you enjoyed this?
I have. Yeah, I've liked to have done it without a cold, but But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I love this sort of stuff, especially these glue lamp structures. You know, they're great because it's going to be seen forever. Whereas a lot of my work, once I've built it, it just gets tiled on the outside and covered up on the inside.
So these will be a feature. You'll be able to see these within the pool and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I'm going to be having some high-level rest area, sort of like mezzanine type place where you can just sort of crash.
Yeah.
So just for sleepovers and that sort of stuff. You know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So this is just the first structure I mean, when you do the main house, this is just like a practice run for you almost.
Yeah, this is the hardest one.
Is it?
The house is a lot easier than this because it's flat roofed.
Ah, okay.
And in terms of work, or if you imagine, if you related it to cost, this is actually more expensive than all three extensions put together.
Is it? Yeah.
In terms of the timber work involved.
When you do the other one, are you going to have to come and live up here or what?
No, we're going to be living not far away in the village.
Ah, okay.
Just for a little while.
Yeah.
But I'll probably just camp here.
Yeah,
it'd be much more fun.
Yeah, I know that. I know what that's like.
Yay.
Being out on site with the boys.
So this is
living off pot noodles.
Yeah, this is quite interesting as well. This here actually is doing a lot of work until the whole sarking's on the roof. So what this is doing here is actually bracing the whole structure, because believe it or not, if I took that out, I could stand at the top of that wall and I could do that with it, and it's incredible. So this here, cut into there, is basically keeping everything dead true.
So until you've put up, are you going to put OSB on here or not?
I will probably put OSB on both sides of this wall.
Yeah, I would.
Because this will act as the support. But once the sarking's on the roof, that'll stiffen everything up even more.
Yeah. When you say the sarking, that again is OSB.
OSB, yeah. So it's
like
18 mil.
Scottish style of roofing, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's because we're putting a flat membrane on here, so like a
Weecher.
similar to our Weecher. It probably will be our Weecher, yeah, standing seam.
Yeah. Okay. Standing seam.
Yeah, so we bond on standing seam, so it looks like a metal roof.
I know, yeah. Like zinc or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.